Hello, welcome to Modern Marketing Spark. Cassie Hicks here, talking today about how to create a simple social media sales funnel. And I've got a big dog jumping on me. Okay guys, so what's prompted this today is we've got the Instagram Kickstarter program that starts this week, and I've been having a look at I've been stalking some of you on social media. I've been having a look at your Facebook and your Instagram to see how some of you that took part in the various challenges are getting on. And it's also just really, really interesting because social media is a brilliant way to create, and hi if you're joining, I know I'm a couple of minutes late, I had to reinstall my Facebook Business Manager for some reason, but say hi if you're here because it's great to have you here. So social media is a fantastic way to start creating your social media sales funnel. So I just want to clarify, and if you're watching this on replay, just type #replay. Is everyone clear what I mean when I talk about a sales funnel? What we're doing with a funnel is it just means we're taking people through a process or on a journey from who are you to how can I work with you. So there's 3 basic steps to a sales funnel. So regardless of which platform you're on, you can adapt this whether you're using Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. It works the same really on any platform. Social media is the fantastic way to feed your funnel. So if you think about a funnel, it's big at the top, and then it gets narrower and narrower. And what happens with a sales funnel is that let me talk you through the 3 steps, and then I can talk about how, why things narrow down, because people get more qualified as they go through the funnel. But really, the reason a sales funnel is so important on social media is that if you think there's 2 billion people, active users on Facebook, and over 1 billion active users on Instagram, they're not all your customers and clients, but your customers and clients are there. So how do you qualify people, identify people, get in front of the right people when there's this massive pool of billions of people? And the answer is you create a sales funnel within your social media to attract your ideal clients and customers. And hi, I can see some of you jumping onto the call. Feel free to ask questions. So what are the 3 steps to building your social media sales funnel? The first step, which sounds probably really boring, but it's so essential, and this is what I got slightly off track. This is what I was picking up on when I was having a look at profiles and Instagram accounts of some of the people who've taken part in the challenges in the past. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to put anybody down here, but it's quite hard sometimes to look at your own marketing. You know what I mean? It's quite hard to look at your own website. It's quite hard to look at your own copywriting. It's quite hard to evaluate and be objective about your own social media and about your own bio and your own posts sometimes, because you're so in your own world and you know what you're talking about and you know who you want to attract, and you've got it all clear in your mind. You know what the process is and what people have to do. But when you're looking from the outside in, it's not always clear. So the first step in your social media funnel is to get clarity, and to get clarity on the 3 basics of client attraction, which is who are you attracting, how do you help them, and what is it that you're going to be able to do for them. Or another way to think about it is to think about what is the pain that someone has that you can help with, either the pain or the aspiration that somebody has, and then what's the solution, and then what can you offer. So the solution isn't necessarily your offer, but it might be. So just to break it down into really, really simple language, that's how you, if you want to try and work this out for yourself without getting sort of outside help, that's the process you need to go through. So get that clarity first, because when somebody looks, like when I was looking at Instagram profiles and bios this morning, it wasn't clear to me in a number of them who you're looking for, What is it you actually do? How can you help me? Because remember, people are thinking, what's in it for me? Okay, I've got a particular issue that I need help with. I'm looking for someone to coach me in my business or whatever it might be. I've got a very specific thing that I need help with, so I'm looking for somebody. I might not even know very consciously that I'm looking for this person. I might just be thinking, oh, I wish I could grow my business faster. I'm doing all these things and my business isn't growing. So I might not be thinking I need a business coach, but I'm thinking, oh, I'm really frustrated because my business isn't growing. So when I'm looking at people's bios and profiles and stories and things on Instagram, I was just looking at Instagram this morning, the thought process in my head as a potential customer is, who's going to be able to help? Who's talking to me? Who gets me? Who understands me? And that's the sort of mindset you've got to get yourself in. So you need that clarity. And as I say, quite often people think, oh, I've done the whole avatar process and I know who I'm targeting and I know my offer, blah, de, blah, de, blah. But is that clear in your bio? Is it clear in your profile? Is it clear in your posts that you're sharing on social media? Best way to find out is to ask potential clients. So you can ask your friends and people in your mastermind groups and things, and you'll get some good feedback that way. But make sure you ask people that are your potential customers as well. So that's the first step, which I know sounds like, oh, everyone says you have to, get all that stuff in place, but it's so important, because what happens is otherwise there you are posting. And I had a comment from someone today that I'd messaged with, and she said, oh, I'm putting all this work in, but I'm not seeing the results that I want. And probably, I'm not saying for this particular person that's the case, but quite often what happens is if you don't have that clarity on those foundation pieces, or thanks for the thumbs up, when you're posting, it's not resonating with the people that you want to attract. So in terms of your funnel, you've got to feed your funnel. So think about your funnel like a hungry machine. The way to get new people finding you and new leads and new sales coming into your business, you've got to feed this funnel. So you've got to keep bringing people in. And how do you bring people in? You've got to, your content, what you're sharing on social media, has got to resonate with those people. So that's the first step. So please, 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 whatever you do, get that right. Get your potential clients and customers to look at what you're posting, get that feedback from people. Second step is connection. So what we want to do now is, now that we've positioned ourselves in the right way, we want to get people to put their hands up. So this is the second step in the funnel. So first of all, we position ourselves like a lighthouse. So here we are beaming out to the very specifically the people we want to work with, that we know we can help. Second step is you want to get people to put their hand up and say, oh, that sounds interesting. How do you do that? There's lots of different ways. One of the most common ways is with a lead magnet. So you're offering some sort of a free meditation, or a checklist or a cheat sheet, something that people can download so you can get their email address, or you can use Messenger. But to get people to that next step, it's very much getting people to put their hand up. And then step 3 is going to be your call to action. So now we're going down the funnel. So we've got a lot of people at the top. Now we've got people to put their hand up. So here we are, we've got a smaller group of people. And then out of that pool of people, we're now going to go to the next level, which is probably the last step in the funnel if you keep things really, really simple. And that's going to be your call to action. So what is it that you want people to do? So do you want people to come on a sales call with you? Do you want people to come for a taster session? Are you just selling whatever it is that you sell right off the bat? In which case you could be running ads as well. But you've got to have some sort of a call to action. So again, it's really interesting looking at people's Instagram bios and posts, looking at the feed. Not everybody has as many calls to action as you'd expect. So I'm looking at, some people have got a lovely looking Instagram feed with lovely images and some clever captions and things, and I think, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to message you? And you have to make it, you have to really spell it out for people. And please ask any questions, guys, those of you that are here live, or if you're in the social media success group. I'll answer questions afterwards. What is it you want people to do? So yes, ultimately we probably all want people in our high end, you know, mastermind top level programs, but if people are coming in, they don't know anything about you, it's probably going to be a step or two towards that process, and that's where the funnel comes in. So use your social media to build know, like and trust, to warm people up, to take people to the next step in the journey. Think about it like a dance. You're asking people to take the next step, the next step, the next step. You don't just sort of leap into the middle straight away. So again, you've just got to have that clarity. What do you want people to do? What's your call to action? Jump on a call with me, message me, click here, you know, decide what it is that you want people to do. And that's going to be the last step. So there's your 3 basic steps, is to get clarity and position yourself in the right way. Then you're going to connect, you're going to get people to put their hand up, you're going to get people to, oh, thanks for the love and the thumbs up. And then the 3rd step is going to be we call it conversion. If you want to use jargon, it's basically a call to action, getting people to take the action that you want them to take. Now, as you go through your funnel, obviously you're going to have less and less people at each step, and that's fine, because 2 billion people on Facebook or a billion people on Instagram are not all your perfect clients. You might only need 1 or 2 clients a week to fill up your whole practice, you know, to fill up your whole business, or to meet your sales targets. You might just want to sell 2 or 3 programs a week, 3 a month, whatever it might be. So when you know what your numbers are, you can then work that back through the funnel as well, because what you'll get to know is, for everyone that puts their hand up and that signs up to the mailing list or on Messenger, how, you know, you'll get to know of those people, what percentage will then go on to the next step, the call to action. And what you can do as well is you can use each piece to feed the next one. So for example, when you've got a group of people who've put their hand up, that's going to be your mailing list, or that's going to be your warm audience if you're running ads, or that's going to be your messenger list. Then you can nurture that group of people, and you can talk to that group of people differently, because they've gone from being, you know, just 1 of 2 billion random people on Facebook or Instagram to someone that's expressed an interest. They've now become part of your community. So now you can talk to those people a bit differently. You can be a bit more friendly, you can be a bit more yourself, you can open up a bit more, because, you know, now they're in your community or tribe, if you like. And then when you get to the next level, then we're really getting down to sort of the personal, let's have a call, let's go to the next step. So that, in a nutshell, is how you use social media to build a really, really simple sales funnel. So you notice I haven't said anything about websites or landing pages or pop-ups, just keeping it really, really simple. You're keeping people within social media, and you're just taking people through those different steps. Obviously, if you're going to build a mailing list, you're going to have people going onto your Active Campaign or MailChimp, whatever it might be. But you can actually do everything that I talked about within social media. So looking specifically at Instagram, for example, you're going to position yourself using your bio and your feed. You're then going to use your stories and maybe the content on your feed as well to get people to put their hands up. Stories works brilliantly for that second step, the connection step, getting people to engage with you, talk to you, sign up for something. And then the 3rd step is your call to action. And on Instagram, guess what? It's brilliant. It's so simple. We just use direct messaging as that call to action. So you can go from Instagram stories, you can start with your bio, go to Instagram stories, and then onto Messenger, direct messenger on Instagram. And that's your whole sales funnel. You haven't even left Instagram. Facebook, I love, as you know, I'm a real Facebook person. You can do more sophisticated things on Facebook, but actually, why complicate things? Why not just keep things simple? So you'll probably know, if you've been in my group, that the Instagram Kickstarter program starts this week. We start on Thursday, and we're going to be actually setting up our Instagram sales funnels on the program. It's a 5-week experience, 1 call a week, where you're going to learn a different strategy. We will be covering stories. We will be setting up a sales funnel in Instagram. We will be doing the basics of positioning yourself using your bio and your feed, and hashtag strategies and those sorts of things. So you're going to learn how to set up a sales funnel on Instagram on the Instagram Kickstarter. It's a live experience. Someone was asking me today, how is it delivered? Is it blog posts? Is it videos? No, it's a live program. So I'm going to be coming on live with slides. We'll be on Zoom, and everything's going to be recorded. So if you're away on holidays, I know it's the summer holidays, and you miss a session, it's fine. You can catch up. Everything's going to go into the membership portal. We've got a special membership portal with different bonuses, with workbooks and different materials. It's all going to go into the membership portal, and you have lifetime access to the training, the replays, and the bonus materials as well. So everything's there. It's only £99 at the moment. It's half price until Thursday, the 18th of July, end of business. And the other thing about the Instagram Kickstarter, it will be an evergreen program in the future, but for this first run through, if you like, this first intake, because I'm running the program live, you're going to get my personalized support to build your Instagram sales funnel. So you're going to get my eyeballs and the other people in the group looking at your Instagram. I'm going to help you to apply the learning from the program and the strategies to your business. So I can't say better than that. It's an amazing deal for £99, never to be had again at such a low rate. But this is a new program. Who's it for? It's for people that are new to Instagram for business. So you might be using Instagram personally, but you haven't used it to generate leads and sales. So also, if you are, I know a lot of people have got an Instagram account, but they haven't actively used it. If you want to kickstart your Instagram, if you've got maybe less than, say, 1,500 followers, if you've got a small number of followers, but you want to get more into Instagram, that's who this program is designed for. So it's quite a beginner level program, but we're going to go all the way through the basics to the strategies to stories, and then we're going to have a bit of mindset piece at the end as well, where I'm going to show you how you can tap in and use very soul-led, sort of heart-centered way to connect with people using energetic marketing and selling. So I'm really excited. I haven't done that before. It's going to be a new piece of the training. So you're going to get the hard nitty-gritty stuff like I usually do. You're going to learn how to apply it to your business, but you're also going to get the mindset-y, energetic-y, spiritually module as well, which I think you'll absolutely love that. And it's a really fantastic way to, after people put their hand up, to then make those connections with people, but energetically. So any questions, guys, on setting up your sales funnels on social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram? And I hope some of you will be joining for the Instagram Kickstarter that starts this week. As I say, if you miss any sessions, not a problem. You can catch up. It's all going to be in the membership area. Everything's going to be recorded. We're also going to have some fun in the Facebook group. So you'll get a lot of support with using Instagram to grow your business. And what would be fantastic would be to see how things develop over the summer. I'm really keen, as you know, on keeping things simple and not spending a lot of time on social media. So I'm advocating, once you've got everything in place, you're probably, I'm looking at you only spending 10 to 15 minutes a day on maintenance, but you're going to see your numbers growing and growing and growing. So really, really looking forward to that. Okay, guys, thanks for being here. I don't want to run too long, but any questions? And thanks, Tammy, for the for the thumbs up and the hearts. Any questions? I will check the social media success group in a moment. If not, I'm going to sign off there. Wish you a fantastic rest of the week. I'll see some of you in the Instagram Kickstarter, and let's get those funnels up and running and getting you some more business from your social media. Okay guys, take care then. Thanks for being here and I will speak to you soon. Bye.